of information we have is actually in all of those languages. You can choose what you want: documents, web links, videos, and audio. On the right, the most popular will give you, I don't know if you've seen this technique before, but the larger the typeface is the most popular at that any given time. So right now, you've probably heard about bed bugs. I've had my own problem in my home with bed bugs, and it was miserable. But that's become one of the top hits. Before that, H1N1, the flu. And so all of those are the ones that the users of the network are most active searching for. And then emerging populations. The way that refugee populations that come, there's a refugee quota. There's a quota every year that's established for the number of refugees that will be invited to the United States. Every now and then there are special populations, or there are populations of focus. So Afghanistanis, Bhutanese, and Burmese are some of the current, or relatively current, starting about 2 years ago. These were the populations where there were larger numbers than normal. And before them, there were Hmong. Before them, the Somali Bantu. So over time, these populations change. But what we found is once one of these populations is identified, then everyone in the refugee health community that's looking at providing services to refugees in their communities start searching around for where there are materials that would be valuable for the new population. So whenever we hear about a new population that will be coming, we do our best to canvass the country looking at where materials are that can be helpful. The reason why we do this, aside from the general need, is that because of the funding for refugee health and immigrant health in general, and health in general, because the funding is not great, many community-based organizations, small community groups such as yours, find the need to develop and translate their own documents, which is expensive, time-consuming, and you're not always relying on qualified